CAN protocol part 16. Conditions for the bus of error. There are so many conditions that bus of error may happen in the CAN protocol. Let's see what are they and how it will work. Bus of error occurs under the three conditions. One is shorting the CAN lines, ignoring the complete node, making error counters to reach the minimum threshold for the bus of condition. Let's see one by one in an order. So first we have shorting the CAN lines. So this shorting the CAN lines has been mentioned in the standard of ISO 11898. That is, shorting the CAN lines can be possible in the following ways, which is not more than this. Only these are all the possible ways to short the CAN lines. If you undergo the testing, or if you want to develop this CAN protocol, that it has to be short in the different way. These are all only the only combinations that you have to achieve. So first one is CAN high interrupted. Say for example, you have to just interrupt the CAN wire. Say for example, we should connect the two CAN wires, that is CAN high and CAN low. You just interrupt only CAN high, then the bus off will happen because there will be no bus communication. If you interrupt only the low CAN low, then also the bus off will happen. Then CAN high shorted to battery. Only take the node of the CAN high and just short it to battery, then there will be no communication, that is bus off. Then CAN low to ground. So again, take the CAN low node and short it to ground, then there will be no communication. The same way CAN high to the ground, the same way CAN low to the battery, that is supply voltage. Then so these are all the individual criteria. If you together take the CAN high and CAN low, just to take a CAN high, CAN low wire and CAN high wire and short the both, so then also CAN communication will not happen and the will be bus of condition will be achieved. Then CAN high and CAN low interrupted at the same time. So here we are interrupting only CAN high and CAN low, but if you are interrupting the CAN high and CAN low at the same time, then or the same location, then also you can make the you can achieve the bus off condition. Then loss of connection to the termination network. So this is also one of the awkward situation that will happen mainly in terms of the end customer place. There is a loss of connection to the termination network. So these are all the different ways that make the CAN lines to achieve bus off condition. Let's see one by one. So shorting the CAN high to CAN low. So in real time, the wire will be like this, that we have seen. See here, this is from here the CAN communication started. So here we have a two wire that is twisted pair. If you are just shorting the CAN pins, that is CAN high to CAN low, then the bus of error will happen. Then shorting CAN high to CAN low, we can have the CAN has a two lines, that is high and low. If two lines get shorted, then the data transferring in the both lines start to overlap or collapse. So this is the ultimate question that you will get, like once the two lines has been shorted, so what is the necessity of making bus off? Yes, it will do, because it will, once it gets shorted, then the data transferring the both lines will start to collapse. Say for example, if I'm considering I'm a one node, I'm transmitting 1111. You are another, sorry, I'm a one piece of wire that I'm transmitting 1111, and you are another piece of wire, you are transmitting 0000. The data will mess up like 1010. So that is a form of error. That is the overlap condition or the collapse condition. So in that way, the shorting of the CAN high to low will cause bus off. So CAN protocol standard is defined in the way to satisfy this condition, so that this shorting may happen in any circumstance such as aging, accidents, or damage by any source. There is any external source as well as internal source. When developing the software, the developer should implement the software with obeying the CAN standard. So that is what I expected. Then the testing the software in the system is to ensure the software behaves as per the standard with the embedded with hardware. So yes, of course, the duty of the software developer is to develop the protocol, but whereas the testing wise, you have to integrate with the hardware and ensure that it is working properly or not. Then shorting CAN to battery. So this is there's other two lines, that CAN high and CAN low, that we have seen in the previous two tutorials ago, that this is the CAN high and CAN low. See, we are connecting it, shorting it to the battery, so that what will happen, yes, here again, if any of the CAN lines get shorted with the battery terminal of the hill environment, then the data transferring in CAN lines start to overlap or collapse. So here also same, it will collapse. So here the CAN standard protocol is defined in the way to satisfy this condition. This shorting may happen in any circumstance such as aging or accidents or damage by any source that is also external as internal source in the real cars. When developing the software, developers should implement the software with the obeying the CAN standard, as we have seen. So while testing also, we have to integrate with the hardware and to ensure whether it is working as per the expected or not. Then shorting the can to the ground. So just take the piece of wire and short it in the ground, so that the buzz off will happens. So here, if any of the CAN lines or both the CAN lines get shorted with the ground terminal of the hill environment, then the data transferring in the CAN lines start to overlap or collapse. Hence, CAN protocol standard is defined in the way to satisfy this condition. So this also may happen due to the circumstances such as aging, accidents, or damage by any sources. While developing, the developer should implement the software with the obeying the CAN standards, whereas while testing also, checking the compatibility, the integrity with the hardware, then check the system behavior is the important in the validating condition. So these are all the three conditions that we have seen. Whereas in the same way, you can just see about the interrupt. Just interrupt means you have to just unplug the wire. That again, low interrupt, we have to unplug the wire, and here we have to can high and can low the same location. So here you just want to unplug both at the same time. So that is what the expected. Then loss of termination network is also, you can just switch off the connection that where the source of the can has been happening. So these are all the following ways. Apart from the shorting we have seen here. So the upcoming tutorial will see about how to ignore the complete node, and also how to deal with making the error counter to reach minimum threshold for the bus of condition. So just that's all about this. We'll update in the upcoming tutorials. Until then, yes, bye.